Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Cancer meditation. The new moon occurred last week, and we are naturally moving towards the full moon. Welcome to all of you that I know, and welcome to those of you that are new. Let's get right into your reading with the overall energy, Sagittarius, the Ace of Cups. This is about your focus on healing yourself, improving your environment. This is you understanding that it is you and only you who can attend to your needs appropriately. This is you stopping when things become overwhelming, which they are quite wont to do during this particular high emotional intensity time, and to retreat, to take a rest, to take a walk, to take a bath, to go swimming, to do whatever it is that will heal you, that will make you feel better, that will allow you to relax into the present moment and be grateful. This is about your gratitude, Sagittarius, something that becomes challenging for you at this time. So many new possibilities are emerging from your circumstances, the choices you're making, so many new directions that you can be overwhelmed with excitement and with decisions you feel you must make now. And the effort you put into caring for yourself, healing yourself, relaxing yourself is to remind you that anything that's good for you will be there when you're ready for it. This will help to calm what I often feel with Sagittarius rising is the frenetic energy, or the opposite at times when it's summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. We're supposed to be out and about. This is a Sagittarian's dream. But oftentimes we feel just the opposite, and it's okay. It's okay to love yourself in whatever way you know will soothe you in the moment. So this is about being present to you, to who you are and what you need. In the past, we have, the Ace of Wands, the Hermit card, and the Seven of Coins. I love the two aces. This particular ace is about just the very thing that you may be healing yourself from, and that is the excitement and desire of your desires, of the pursuit of desires that are being renewed within you. For many of you, the desires that you're feeling, the things that you are aiming towards, are a renewal of something that has always been with you. The more natural it comes to you, the more you may have suppressed it, or you may have run away from multiple opportunities that you had, perhaps for success in a particular area. But you have learned that rather than jump and lunge at an opportunity from the middle as an escape from something that isn't going well, you are now taking this opportunity to retreat within yourself, to meditate, to look at the possibilities that are available to you, and essentially to your own authority in knowing what is best for you. You're seeking the answers to your questions within. You are using your conviction around your knowledge, your desire to learn and grow, those teachers and authorities, those mentors you respect, who see your authority and integrity at the same time and respect that. So that is really counter the excitement that you may feel. You're also being inspired to heal yourself, to attend what you already know, which is a lot. This is helping you to reevaluate your life, the direction you've been moving in, maybe the need to build abundance, wealth, that you're on the path for you. And I have to say that there's a lot of strong creative energy here. This doesn't necessarily mean you're an artist. Creatives exist in every endeavor. It's an aspect of what we do and how we do it that reflects the uniqueness of us. And you are looking at something that you've been working on for a while, and you're evaluating the way you're working at it. If you're working at it in the smartest way, so that you are looking to be strategic in order to maximize the rewards of your efforts. In the present, we have the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Interesting. There's many things that you're starting anew as a result of this new direction that you're feeling, the new lifestyle, the new project that you're building. This can be a new business, and it's really pulling out of you an awareness that you have to do things differently. You're opening yourself up to new ways to express yourself. No matter how accomplished you are at writing, presentation, you're aware that you have to present yourself in a different way. And you're open up to learning that. You're open at responding in a more conversational way. You're also really renewed on pursuing your talents, utilizing your talents in a way to craft this new business opportunity in a way that does reflect your creativity, that does integrate your authentic self, that brings the bountiful amount of knowledge and wisdom you have forward in a way that is accessible to all people at a very human level. This process is building upon the teacher in you, the sage, the wisdom, the wise one within you. And it's giving you a lot of joy because being who you are, even if you're shifting that, crafting that in a way that reflects our contemporary culture and a more updated approach, given the means of communication and connection we have available to us now, is giving you a lot of joy. In fact, everything about your experience is evoking this sense of deep gratitude, and beyond gratitude, actual pleasure. The pleasure that you gain in the work that you do, in your efforts to rebuild something, to build something afresh, to make something relevant is what does make you excited, what does make you overwhelmed at times, and what sends you off into a search for new information. But ultimately, you're aware that it all comes from you. Your authority is the filter for all of these new opportunities and new ways to approach the opportunities you have. So it is important that your authentic self be the absolute vehicle for all of these new opportunities. In the future, the Two of Coins, the Nine of Coins, and the King of Cups. You are in a position of planning as you establish who you are, what your skill set is, how to manage this growth curve that you are now moving into, this new opportunity, this beginning, this way of even seeing yourself differently. You're able to cultivate the witness self, to see yourself from the outside, to see the core of you that is experienced, that is knowledgeable, craft your offerings, your services, your products in a way that is more relatable to more people, that comes more naturally, that doesn't need to be planned out, because you already have the information within you, but needs to be paced as a presentation, as a communication, as the way that you're sharing ideas or information so that others can access it in a way that is more supportive, that is lighter, that is healing, that's more joyful. This is a little difficult for you because the Hermit is really the energy of your inner soul. This is the ancient one in many ways, and that is the core of you that is gladly refashioning itself to a world that you feel increasingly related to. And you want to reflect that by establishing your own economic independence, knowing that you have successfully created a garden, a space for your successful abundance, for the appreciation of your abundance, for the stability and protection you have, and for your willingness and desire to invest in others. You know how to invest in others in a way that doesn't undermine you, but you are being led by this incredible sense of personal maturity. And this personal maturity is the result of your willingness to review all of the efforts you've already made in a direction that is re-emerging as a new path. My sense is that it's not a new path at all. It's a path you've always been on, but you've been afraid to allow yourself to be as successful as you can be. And your maturity now is helping you to understand that you cannot be truly fulfilled if you don't allow yourself to be successful in this area that you were made for, in this particular work, this purpose that was made exclusively for you. So you are coming across here as a counselor, as the wise one, as the consultant, the penultimate consultant, as someone who can bear their vulnerability as a testament to how they've triumphed over difficulties and renewed their passion, their purpose, and their desire to create something beautiful in the world. I'm going to clarify the Page of Wands here with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Wands. I love this. This is really telling me about family, relationships in general, but perhaps family in particular. It can also relate to work, as all the cards can relate to whatever your situation is, and you can best use your discernment to determine how this fits or not. The Six of Cups shows you really looking at how your relationships overall, particularly from your family of origin, how they've framed relationships in which you've often been the caretaker. You've often been the one cheering on others, supporting others to do the work that needs to be done. You have rarely allowed yourself to stand back and be supported. And as the result of this drastic release of the expectations of others, the shedding of what others want for you or believe you to be or capable of, you are allowing yourself to emerge in this experience of newness, of being born again. It doesn't matter what your age is, but all of your relationships are being viewed and experienced with this eye of looking at reciprocity. How does giving and taking, giving and receiving balance itself in all of your relationships? Not on the terms of equal, as in tit for tat, but on the terms of equity. From each person's abilities, one gauges the ability and the willingness to be a partner in all connections and all relationships, to be respected and to respect others, and to expect that what you give to others to come back to you. So you're stepping back in many ways to allow your relationships, your intimates, your partners to support you. And in that way, you are completely turning the page from an old way of doing things to this new opportunity to see things afresh, to be truly independent while you are capable of understanding and supporting the needs of others. I hope that this is resonating for you, Sagittarius. I am pulling from the stone deck, a crystal card, and this is a collection of sapphires since it already flipped up. And I'm going to read the card because I'm learning these as well. So the key mantra here is find your tranquil place. What it is, often blue but sometimes pink or yellow, sapphire like ruby, is a variety of the mineral corundum. With its peacemaking force field of sparkle energy, sapphire protects the vulnerable and squishy stuff inside from judgmental people and their unsolicited BS. Who needs it? Students of ancient wisdom. Where to put it? On your right middle finger, the finger of Saturn, Sapphire's associated planet. When to use it? When resentments are doing more damage to you than to those you're holding them against. Enlist Sapphire to call forth that old soul that resides within you, i.e., the wisest part of you who couldn't possibly care less about what anybody else thinks of you. Again, find your tranquil place. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Until next time, Namaste.